Pestilence is coming with... Okay, 10. 10. So that's 21, 27, 33, 34 units. Okay, it's not as bad as it looks. Hello everyone, my name is Gracian and welcome to episode 23 of this Let's Play of Age of Wonders 4 as Squat the Chicken and friends versus the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I really had to stretch and I was not willing to redo that intro. I was not. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like stretching. The coup produced a Wizard Tower channeling chamber. That's what gave me another 10 world and combat casting, which I feel like I really needed. I was not feeling like I had enough points. I'm kind of not likely to be attacked, so I don't need to worry about too much defense. Production would be good. The Grand Huerf, or one of these things would also be great for the bolstering skills. Nature buff and healing spell, so that would mean like my +3 regen would also give +10 temporary hit points right away. So that's like pretty good. I think we'll go with the Grand Huerf. And then you need to expand. We're headed down to here to get... I cannot get a conduit or a research post, but I can get a conduit. I can't click on the thing. There we go. I never cleared that out, apparently. So I guess my next army is going to have to stop over there real quick. Maybe it's time for the coup to start producing something. Let's queue up a few things. Oh no, I've got 2 dragons coming back. Maybe I make one frost dragon just so I have like a set of all 3 that I have access to. That'd be kind of fun to have. Turn 69, nice. And a Scald for that group would be good as well. And then a Bastion. And then it's just a bunch of melee dudes and a hero who we need at some point probably to lead the thing. But I could also just... I could throw a nymph in there once I get the opportunity to. But I really want that transformation. I'm not sure how many racial units I really have mucking about. But once you cast a racial transformation, there's no more upkeep. So I think it's worth doing, even if it's not that many units. But Bastions, could be something I build off and on for a while. We'll see. Wildlife Sanctuary. So this is a Forester. So if we build another Forester, do we have access to... Carnival of Flesh wants to be near farms, and so does Bountiful Fields. Grassland or Fungal Field. It looks like several of these are. So if I grabbed... this province, I bet you that would be really good. And that is a farm. So it doesn't really matter what I build. I'll just grab a Forester and then I'm just going to turn it into the special Bountiful Fields, which only takes 1 turn. Yes, I was correct. That is 4 bonuses. That's awesome. We'll go ahead and do that right away. That's much better than this. Yeah. Stricklet can annex another province. Right. So we're going to get the Scholars Guild, so we want more research posts. Plus, this gives me focus crystals, which is awesome. Now, focus crystals, I have not yet committed to memory the effects of all these things. Accuracy, range, retaliations, redirecting damage, and unique global effect is experience. Cool. Okay. Wondrous Oscarl can annex another province. I think we were going to get this one so that you could maybe get more special buildings. There's also, yeah, again, Bountiful Fields. But I can't, if I don't keep this as a Forester, I can never get, oh no, there's options out here. I'll make a farm. And then let me just see. I've got a bunch of food coming here. Bountiful Fields. How is this one gonna do? That's not bad. Oh, that would have been such a great spot. But the Wildlife Sanctuary makes it a better spot. That's a better spot. I could turn this into Bountiful Fields. But I'll finish the Temple of Fertility. And then we'll reassess. Focus crystals. Famine has been defeated by something. Squad has gained a level of renown. Governed city has 100+ fortification health. I forgot about that. We can do that real quick. Because this adds 30. So catapult towers, there we go. 2 turns to finish his ambition. Easy peasy. We spent a lot of money, but damn, our income's pretty good now. In turn. Kicking some butt economically. Now I gotta turn that into military and go defeat somebody. Oh, damn, they caught me. I could try to escape. I probably will. I'm probably kind of quiet because I leaned back away from my mic, but I don't care. I'm just going to do it. I'll go back over when something happens that's important. How dare you chase me down with one of my own people? I made it. My God, my last like 5 retreats have been successful. Lived to come back and correct my mistake and get that one prospect that I missed in the last episode. Oh, hello. What the hell? Oh, shit. Oh my God. Black Mana, where are your units? Oh my God, where are Black Mana's units? They were here last turn. Did you go underground? God, I hope you're underground. Literally, where did he go? Did he lose all of his units? Oh no, I see a lot of wounded units. That's not good. Oh God, the invasion force. Shit, we gotta turn around. Can I do anything? That's his capital. He'll get knocked out. They are weirdly split up right now. What Pestilence is coming with... Okay, 10. 10. So that's 21, 27, 33, 34 units. Okay, it's not as bad as it looks. But it is bad. Plus these 6. So Black Mana, what the fuck happened to all of your units, buddy? Oh no, he lost them all. He's an 8th. He's an 8th militarily. He lost them. They're gone. Okay, okay. Immortalis is... Oh, shit. They're all attacking at the same time. Oh, I have to go try to defend him because that's his capital. Like, I have to go... Like, I have to try to do something about that, right? Can't let him lose his capital, or I think the game might be lost, right? I think the apocalypse wins if I lose an entire player. Okay. Let's get in here. Auto combat that. Please don't kill anything valuable. Okay, good. Nothing died. Did anything evolve? No, but we're getting damn close. Ooh, boy. That's a lot of gold. Elemental crossbow of elemental slaying. Oh. Darn, I was really hoping for a tier 4 there. We know there's nobody down here. So let's just go this away. Just keep an eye on this. I could stop off and kill this on the way just for more experience. It's not really going to cost me any time. I did take a bit of damage there. So maybe I have the... Let him go. Got a whole bunch of food. Oops, you can't get there this turn, so I think that means we just wait, just in case. No, these two can do it. Yeah, we should be able to do it. We got the slip away, so that makes it easier. Hey, my scout participated and got stronger. Hell yeah, scout. I will take that unit. I will take that unit, actually, and then give it to somebody who needs experience, which is not you. And then you can't get any further, so let's regroup just in case. I have been ambushed before. And then let's keep you guys back far enough that you won't be engaged on and cause a problem. Actually, it doesn't matter because I can just turn off other units. So where are those retreating units? 1 turn and 5 turns for him to come back to there. Damn. Where's this? Okay, this is yet another unit. Okay. I think I will leave this stack in the city for now, because I do want to go clear that out. That could be something fun to do manually, is like a billion dragons. All right, you guys are so close to evolving. Ooh, this one came in at champion rank. That's pretty sick. Spider. Okay, these ones are close. That one's not too far away. Yeah, this could be good. We're gonna have like a lot of tier 3s, and we'll have a 4. Yeah, summon greater animal. Okay, time to go back to figuring out what kind of tome I want. Available tomes. Is it time to go back for Tome of Warding? Which again is a racial transformation, unfortunately. So minor race transformation. So this doesn't help my dragons. What helps my dragons the most? I need things that affect fighters. And they need to be nature, materium, or chaos, ideally. I could get Stormborn, since I am actually doing a lot. But I don't want the major transformation. Lightning Storm, combat enchantment, Tome of the Storm. All units become wet. Up to 2 random enemies sustain lightning damage. And electrified. Repeats each turn for the next 6 turns. It's pretty cool. Stormport. 12 mana. For each Stormport built in your empire, gain mana and gold. Requires a coastal province improvement. That's an obvious one as well. Stormbringers are fantastic units. Bounty of the Sea. Double the base resources from coastal province improvements, but it lowers stability. Why? Why would you lose stability if your city is rich beyond all belief from all the bounty you collect out of the sea? That doesn't make sense to me. Swamp and downpouring. I don't know about that. Nature's Wrath. Horned God. Summon. Devolve, Awaken the Forest, Awaken Instincts is really powerful, but I don't really want it. Prosperity comes with dragons. Enchanted units get Inner Grace, and 2 resistance. Now that affects fighters. Regeneration, bolster, defense, and resistance. That goes with my Inner Grace, support abilities, grant grace, cleansing rain. Damn, this might be it. Garden of Affluence. City structure that grants stability. Per farm and forest get gold and mana, and summon a prosperity dragon. I think this is it. It literally comes with another dragon. Like, what else are we doing here, folks? Blessed Armors. I like that a lot. That seems like that could be real fun. Where's a naked dragon? You see a dragon with no changes to it. Okay, this doesn't change their... Okay, so they're 3 3s. So they would be 3 5s with that Blessed Armor. Plus they'd have Grace, so they heal a little, which is great because their base health is 100. So having a slow but repeatable healing effect is probably a good idea. Tides of Arkarosh produced a research building for me. Probably want to get the... I've got plenty of food, really. What about the... I think I already built it. Did you have a magic material? You did have one. You do have one. Here's a scout. Scout with no movement. Probably build a blacksmith. We've got enemies en route here, don't we? Could boost that. I'm not going to spend the money on it. I'm going to need that money for upkeep soon. Remains collected. So you have a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'll take your stuff. Put it in my trove, my treasure trove. Fine. Yeah, I don't care. It's whatever. I'm not going to do it, though. Can you make... You can make claws for dragons, right? I'm going to pause so I'm not taking up too much time and sort of putter around in there. This is the armored claw. But these, yeah, so it's just 12. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to look around the item forge. Okay, I poked around. I found something I think I like, but I'm also going to, of course, name the item after somebody in my comments or a Patreon member. So here's the current list of folks still in the running to be added in. John Myler and Locutus, who are Patreon members, are in here twice and have not shown up yet this particular game because there's a lot more people in here. Return. So we've got Ploplo. Ploplo. How do I make that? You guys give me challenges. You like giving me... Yeah, you guys really like giving me these challenges. Okay, so Ploplo. So this has to be... So what I've built this thing for... let me put this in so I don't forget it. So I went ahead and did fire. So it's mixed fire and physical. I think that's more fun. I gave it Inflict Distracted so that my follow-up attacks are flanking. I gave it Retaliator because he kind of is built to do a ton of extra damage on retaliations. I'm going to try to get him an extra retaliation attack. And I gave him Slowed because... then you can make enemies not get to retaliate at all, and I think those are both valuable things to have. So that means if I'm surrounded by units, the ones in my frontal arc, eventually, as they get slowed and can't retaliate, there's more retaliations left for the ones that can be retaliated on. The other ones don't get to retaliate if I attack them. So I think this could be interesting. So it's going to be 22 repeating damage with these bonuses here, which could be really sick, especially the distract that I'm excited about. Distract them and then breathe on them or tail swipe them for flank bonus damage, which is like 15% or something like that. So this is the Ploplo or the Ploplo. So I'm going to go with its Ploplo because I think that's funny than Ploplo. So let's go with Ploplo. So let's go with Plops low sweeper. Plops low. Let me think about this. Okay, what if I call it the guard lowerer of Plop? That way it's got Plop low, lowerer of Plop, and it's the guard lowerer because it makes you, it does more, it's like it catches you by surprise. It distracts you, it slows you, and it does, I do more damage back than they're going to do to me. So I think that's a epitome of having your guard lowered, is to be basically surprised, right, by all this stuff. So I think that'll work. So this will be the guard lowerer of Plop. You guys and your YouTube names are crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's going to be 22 repeating. So what we're using right now is a 12 repeating. Way worse than that. This will be a huge upgrade, actually. 4 turns. I'm excited. Oh, I've got more stuff I could be putting on here. Raise Undead, Spider Summoning. I should probably... Someone's a random tier 2. Someone's a random tier 1. I'll just give you this one. It'll be the kind of thing you probably use on like the first turn. Or the second turn, because once he's in, he's in. He does not leave. So once a battle, then that unit can crash into something, eat up a retaliation attack or something before I go in and absolutely slaughter. So let's go ahead and put that on. And then it's time to end turn. We're doing good on time. I wasn't interested in any of the Rally of the Legis troops. I guess I could reinforce somebody with them. That's an option. But I only have 1 vassal. Although he did get attacked. He does have some units I think I sent him before. I think I sent him these. A lot of updates. Let's go see what Pestilence did over here. Okay, he's raising and he's getting closer. Yeah, I got to get down there. I will just get in the walls and I'll just stand around the walls and I'll die trying to defend him. You know, I got to do something. This is his capital city, so there's at least ballistas. There's stone walls. There must be some kind of battlements and some other like caltrops or something. It's 120 and it's not industrious, so something's going on here. So he was smart to buy a lot of this. Plus the siege will take long enough time that he can build tons of units, hopefully. Oh, dragoons. That's nice to see. It's my turn. Okay. So let's get to the city. Maybe we can catch them off guard in a turn or two if they split up weirdly. Gotta make use of my superior intelligence when I can, huh? This boar needs to leave and then give you the slither hatchling. There we go. So we've got a couple guys that are close to evolving. This whole stack needs more experience. And you can also get to the walls. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so that just leaves that bastion that's trying to catch up. Let's be careful here. No, I'll just go as far as I can. It's fine. So back home, we have a Scald, and we have this dragon. We should have a retreated dragon somewhere. Here's a couple of them. So let's send them up here. 2 turns. Sorry, just one at a time, I guess, since the other one's stuck. And then a bastion to go with them, and then I need to make them a nymph, and then they'll have the dumbest army of all time. So let me switch over to the nymph for a second. Is the racial transformation gonna do much for me here? 3, 5 of them. I suppose this is probably more important. I suppose. Could clear this stuff out on my way through, make my vassal more valuable, or their vassal rather, or just blast through to the land and try to go hunting. I do want to go down there anyway. So this is not a vassal, so I don't want to be in his borders. Okay, I've got good vision. Do I have crow and movement on my enchanted crow? No, that's it. Okay. Animal kinship and draconic vitality. Very important on this scout. Orders required. Okay, this scout is freed up. So I'm going to send you down with this group to actually combat scout for me. You guys are just going to wait here behind the walls. The coop is up to... Wasn't I at 70? Maybe it replaced the catapults, which I don't think that's how that works, but I could be wrong. Well, anyway, I'm not at 100 still for some reason, so this only adds 5, right? Yeah. Bastion's barricade. This also gives city stability, which is nice. Let's get that. Blacksmith produced, yep. This is 15 and 5. This is just 15. Let's get more food. Whatever. We're just going to food out of our gourds over here. We're just going to have so much food. We're not going to know what to do with it. So this city has a nautical governor as well. Are you kidding me? Why is everybody nautical? Okay, well, let's grab coastline while we can. This would be a perfect quarry. Sorry I'm stealing that from you guys, but I need the coasts. Nautical governors are going to make these extremely valuable in the long run, but I have to level them up. What do you want to do? Win battles at sea, I'm guessing? You've been on land exclusively for like the entire game. Personally slay a ruler. Oh no, you're a duelist. You're a nautical governor, but a duelist. Personally slay a ruler, personally slay a hero. Well, you're definitely capable of that. I've just had you fighting the mobs. Oh, hero time. Awesome. I love heroes. Let me look through my gear, of which I have lots, I think. Arsenal. Okay. So let's look at primary weapons. See if we have anything exciting. We don't. We don't, but we could make something exciting, I think. Let's look at secondary. We do have a pretty sick shield here. Electrified and melee attackers take damage back. It's also a pretty decent, you know, +3/+1 status resistance. Okay. What about head items? We have a accuracy and hit points. Okay. 15 hit points. immune to flanking. See, this is making me think I need a big old defender. Torso item. Breastplate of the champion that we stole. Or even a mail of the Razorback. But this one's really good. Looking like we want a... Yeah, I'm thinking we want to grab a defender hero. I think we have a... What are you? A mage? A mage and a spellblade. So yeah, it's time for somebody who's not in the magical arts, perhaps. Recruit. So we have a Death Knight. They can wear the stuff that I want. They're also a goddamn nautical governor again. Who doesn't have a governor? Is it this one? Is it? No, because a capital +4 heroes. So yeah, everybody has a governor. You are a nautical... You're a nautical governor. You are a specialist governor. Oh, how many specialist things do I have, though? Wildlife Sanctuary, Bountiful Fields. So I have at least 2 in here. Oh, I have a city down below. I forgot about that. Oh, no. Okay, no, no here. Now, this one also has many specialists. So let's see if we have a specialist governor available. Death Knight Nautical, Arcane. Conduits grant mana. Conduits grant city stability. Populations grant mana and 10% more mana. I don't hate that. If in the long run I have a lot of enchantments, I will need that. Nautical. Why is every person a nautical governor? It's crazy to me how many of you are nautical governors. Recruiting governor. Draft. Privateer. No. Maybe I go to this arcane governor. Delver. Excavate a province. But you're never gonna... Major ambition. We can replace that. Let's get this lady, I think. Man? I'm not sure. I can't tell, but they're going to kick ass. Wow, they've got bones. Yeah, something's going on here. This is a lot of money. But we'll go ahead and do it. So you will now lead the new dragon. I may not have to worry about it. Oh, you know what we could do is try to go down and deal with that infestation if we get enough units together. Maybe I need to grab just like a couple more from somewhere. These are not animals, so I can't wild speaker them, but wyverns can be. Let's grab another golden dragon. You're recruiting a bastion, and let's get you a fire dragon. We're just gonna dragon up, and we're just gonna go down there and send a shitload of dragons in. Okay, so I'm getting city stability and mana from conduits, which we have only 1. So not ideal. Maybe I swap people around, except... Yeah, because you're the specialist governor. So we switch to... We don't have any conduits, though. You know what? Let's stop worrying about it. We're going to move on. I have a lot of Imperium. Could get another breastplate of the champion. I have to equip that person. That's right. Cities gain mana for each resource node in their domain. What the hell? That's going to be so much. Instantly gain 20 knowledge for each province in your empire's domain. That's pretty sick. Provinces with forests get city stability. This is a good stuff in here. What do we have over here? Province improvements grant +1 city stability for each adjacent of the same type. Special province improvements cost less to make. I have made a lot of them already. Pillaging takes less time. When you win, you can get a unit. I don't pillage, though, because I'm a good guy. So let's go over here and grab some of these strategic layer buffs. I'm thinking this one might help. And then we might go for this one in a couple turns. I thought that would improve my resources. I thought somebody would go up from that, but it's okay. Domain. Mark of the Otter Natural Order. Is this it? Yeah, so I'm getting 14 from this city. Can you see that in this menu? You can. Natural Order. So there's 12 forests, 6, 7, 6, and 5. Now, Wondrous Oscarl is still a little upset. They don't have a Whispering Stone. which is something I could eventually get another one of. Okay. War has returned. Oh, we're out of time. Dang, that went fast. Okay. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. If you have, I really would appreciate you liking and subscribing if you haven't already. It would help me a lot. And if you'd be so kind, take a look at my Patreon link. My Patrons get little sneak peeks as to what I'm recording. Maybe take a look at a thumbnail I've made early and get a feel for what kind of a series I'm going to have coming out soon, as well as they're always entered into my games on that random list in order to be characters and items and cities and factions and all that kind of good stuff. So those folks show up twice as often as everyone else. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.